And the battle for Australian metal supremacy wages on. Parkway Drive, Wild Eyes. This comes from Tucker. If you guys have any requests, just hit me up. Especially if you have another Australian metal band that isn't one of the big four right now. We got the North Lanes in the battle. Parkway Drive, Polaris, obviously. The Amity Affliction. So if you've got some other ones, you may want to get them in there soon before this is like a huge lead. Like a bigger lead at least. Let's check this out. Wild Eyes.
The world is broken. We are the last choking embers of a fire waiting to burn out. Long before our grandfathers and their fathers before them, we started pulling our planet apart in the name of progress and blind ambition. The greed of man has devoured this earth until there was nothing left.
It's like Mad Max.
Watch as time eats us alive. A generation born to witness the end of the world.
Great line. Oh, fuck. That's nasty. Woo! That's a nasty intro riff. That's a nasty one. That's a fucking nasty one. I hope it doesn't just vanish after the intro. Sometimes it happens with good riffs. They just don't come back. They're just gone after the intro. I hope it does. I hope it returns, because you know it's gonna drop and it's probably gonna go away. Hopefully it comes back. And it's so good that I need to hear this song live, like a live one. YouTube has to have some good version of this live, because that is made for the crowd to chant. Like they're even doing it on the studio version. They added that. It's nice. Woo! Oh! Oh! No! 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 It stayed. The beat dropped and it stayed. They just changed it. They added to it. So they found a way to somehow make it nastier. I could listen to just that intro and that even the little remixed version that they just did for a couple bars. I could listen to that for 4 minutes. I don't even need the singer in this song, if they could just do that the whole way. That's awesome. Facts. Talk to him. Come on. Keep going. Probably. I think it's pretty safe to say this is the best riff I've heard from them ever. And I'm not sure how many songs we're probably with Parkway Drive, probably between a dozen and 20 songs we've heard, somewhere in there. This is their best riff. Ridiculously catchy. Nasty. I say it often when it happens. Absolutely love, when a band recognizes that they have something special. Like, when you know you got one, let that be the, focus on it. Like, don't let it just be, just for your outro or just for your intro. Make that be, the thing of that song. They knew they had a good riff. Like, when he's probably just sitting on the tour bus, they're just kind of messing around, and he comes up with that riff, everyone has to stop. Oh, shit. You got to build a song around that. Don't just let it be a piece of a song. The song's got to be built around it. It's too catchy. It's too good. And they fucking knew it. They showcased the hell out of it. They added the crowd mimicking it, which, by God, if they play that song live and the crowd does not chant that, I would probably never go back to that city. I'm like, you know what? Just fuck it. If I was Parkway Drive, we just cross this off our tour dates going forward. We're not coming back here. This crowd is dead. You're a dead crowd if you don't chant that. It's too chantable. It's so fucking chantable that they literally added it to the song. That never happens. Especially for a band like Parkway Drive. Which is not the most chanting styled band you could think of. But that, perfect for it. Perfect for it. And I don't even I've said it many times, I'm not a big fan of the adding a crowd chant in your actual studio version of a song. It usually flops. It just does. It's like when you have the children choir. It just usually flops in songs. That was perfect. That's perfect usage for it. Because right now, in my brain is humming that goddamn thing. It's gonna be like that all day probably. That was awesome. Their best guitar riff. Probably not their best overall song. It was good, but not for me. They're not on their Mount Rushmore. But for guitar riff, oh yeah, easily. And the way they brought it back for the bridge too, fantastic. And how they ended the song with taking the riff away and just leaving the added crowd chanting it. They knew they had something special, and they made sure to super showcase it. Nice job. We did have a little spot in the middle that I felt like we changed songs. Did you notice that? It's right in the middle. Everything kind of changed. I think it was maybe a post-chorus, or it might have been just the second verse. But the whole atmosphere changed. It hurt the song a little bit. Wasn't bad. But we were jamming. And then we kind of went to a different universe. And it was okay. But it sounded like we're in a different song. But then we came back. Just strange. Right in the middle, too. Right in the middle. That's something that normally happens during a bridge. Or maybe a chorus. No, that was right in the dead fucking center of the song. It never came back. I thought that was just going to be the way the song going to continue that way. It was just right there. For about probably a minute. It was a good bit. Let me know what you guys think down below. Parkway Drive, Wild Eyes. That was fire. Definitely their best intro. To have the old Australian man speaking, beautiful little speech there. And that the guitar starts it off and then they remix it when the beat drops. Well done. Well done. Polaris, it's your fucking turn, guys. Fight back. Fight back.